Yeah, hello everybody. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Got this in the mail today. It like ticks me off. I know that Adams, I say Adams because I'm never voting for him for mayor again, and I know a lot of other people. I should have realized when he wanted cryptocurrency as his payment, and he was actually a Jersey resident, saying that, oh yeah, I live in Brooklyn with my son. Yeah, okay. But hey, listen, fool me once. But now he wants to be a part of everything. He just doesn't want to be mayor. I want to control I want to control the education system. I want to control the fire department, the police department. I want to control the sanitation department. This is ridiculous. Stop it. Stick to one thing. Stop trying to be all things. Okay? But like now they're forcing us to buy their garbage cans. Okay? Right now you have to get the 55-gallon that looks similar to this with the lid. Otherwise, they will fine you. Some people can't afford those. All right, you can get them like half price at Walmart or whatever, but seriously, by 2026, that I'm still here, you have to get their official bin with their official logo. Now they're like, oh, no, I've been to the sanitation website because that's where you buy these. Okay, and by 2026, if you don't have this with their logo on it, they're going to fine you every day until you get it. They go for over $50 a can. Now, if you need 4 cans, that's plus tax plus shipping. That's over $200 you got to pay. What kind of drugs is Adams on? I know this money is for the city. Let's not baloney one another. Okay, he's trying to make us like the suburbs. So the garbage truck comes and then lifts it up by this thing, and seriously, if you want us to use, I really feel that if he wants us to use this by 2026, until 2026, you have to go and buy the 55-gallon bin with a lid that's similar to this. If you have a regular garbage can with a regular lid, they're going to fine you because it has to look like this. And then in 2026, it has to be this with our logo on it. You have no choice. Where are you got the nerve to tell us what we have and can't do? I mean, seriously? If you want us to use your guy, and you could post this to his official page if you want to, I don't care. If his YouTube page, if he has a friggin' Facebook page, I don't know. But if he wants us to get this with this official logo thing on it, then how about you meet owners halfway? Instead of making them over $50 a thing, we'll pay half of it. Or you buy it and we'll send you back $25. Give us a rebate for every can. Okay, so instead of costing us over 200, it may cost us like 100. Instead of forcing us to go your way. Because I hope whoever's mayor after him changes this baloney and says, you know what, I'm sorry what Adams did. This is ridiculous. I mean, seriously, he's already under investigation, I think, for misappropriated funds or something. I don't know. I mean, I am sorry I ever voted for the man, and I tell him to his face because he cares more about people moving here than he cares about the people that were born and raised there. Now, I'm not saying if you want to move here, I'm fine. My arms are welcoming you here. I'm not saying that. But don't forget us who were born and raised here. Stop turning around and saying this and that, and it's not a lie. Stop saying, well, we're going to put, I said this a long time ago at a group meeting with police. Why don't we, because I grew up with foot patrols. And one woman cop said to me, this was quite a few years ago, she said to me, they don't really have the money for that, but I agree with you, we should have foot patrols. And then what happens? Like 2 years after I talked to her, I'm not saying I had anything to do with it, then Adams turns around and says, oh, we're going to do foot patrols. We had it twice in the neighborhood a year ago, and that was it. You don't see foot patrols anymore. You see them once in a while, and I respect cops. I had friends who became cops and became correction officers. I have much respect. Okay? I mean, and in any group, you have your good and you have your bad. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't. You can't blame the many for the stupidity of the few. Okay? But it's like ridiculous. Where do you get off telling us we have to buy these? Because if you don't, every day, the sanitation police, and they do exist, will come around and fine you every day until you get one. Because you have to buy ours. Because we want your money. You want some money, Adams? Come to my neighborhood and fine all these people who park, people that visit, especially on the weekend, I visit my neighborhood, Williamsburg, and park in the friggin' crosswalk. Why don't you fine them? Why don't you find all these people on their motorcycles and on their scooters, all right, riding in the bike lane when they're not supposed to? If you're on a scooter or on a motorcycle, you're supposed to ride with traffic. Why don't you find all of them who don't have helmets on and are going the wrong way down a one-way street? Okay? All these bicyclists that don't stop at stop signs, don't stop at red lights. Okay? I mean, seriously, I'm really to the point where a lot of people may think, oh, you're just an old lady, blah, 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 blah. No, I really feel we should now have bicycles with licenses. So when you on a bike go through a red light, or don't stop at a stop sign because you're in a rush, because you have to meet somebody at the freaking coffee house, you get fined. Put cameras. Instead of investing in this, invest in cameras. Let's go like England does. Put cameras everywhere. Put cameras everywhere. Invest in that. Don't invest in this. There's nothing wrong with my garbage cans. My garbage cans have worked for years. Now you're turning around and say, well, no, we want to look like suburbia. We're not suburbia. This is the city. Get over it. You want us to be suburbia? Then go be mayor of some suburban friggin' city, or some whatever, and leave us the hell alone. Because I guarantee you this man is not getting my vote. Again, and I'm sorry I ever voted for him. I'm sorry I ever did that. If I would have known this was going to be, like with him, a dictatorship with a smile on your face, I would have never voted for him. Never, 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 never. I don't feel you have, it's the same thing. That's another thing with the sidewalks now, I heard. That if you have like a slight crack in your sidewalk, they're going to find you and make you fit. Now, first of all, why should I do that? I know I'm rambling on here and I'm going to try to be fast here. The sidewalk, if you know or don't know, is a double-edged sword. The landlord owns it, and at the same time, the city owns it. You understand what I'm saying? So if the city wants to come and put a tree on your property, and you're like, no, I don't want it, you can't say nothing. Okay? You can't do nothing. Okay? If the city wants to dig up your sidewalk because we want to get to some pipes, you can't say nothing. Or they'll come back and fix it when you're on the list. All right, now you want me to fix because I have a hairline crack, which is near the curb, because one of your city trucks, I didn't get a summons yet for it or anything like that. A friend of mine told me in the neighborhood that he saw a guy walking around from the city doing measurements, and he asked him, what are you doing? And he told him, the city's going to start making, because the mayor wants it to look good, and he wants you to, I'm like, excuse me? You want this fixed? You pay for it. I have no complaints by anybody. Nobody's fault. It's a fucking hairline crack. And you know how I got that hairline crack? Because one of your city trucks, when you were doing the friggin' the street paving, your truck parked on top of the sidewalk and cracked it. So now I have to make up for your stupidity? No. How about you meet us halfway again, since the sidewalk is like a double-edged sword. It's the landlord's, but it's technically the city's. How about you turn around and say, listen, the city will fix it. We'll get like 3 estimates. We'll take the lowest bidder, and we'll pay half of it. So say it costs them like $600 just to do that 1 square or whatever. The city pays $300 and I'll pay $300. But to turn around and say I have to do this out of pocket when I've got a mortgage to pay, I've got taxes to pay, I've got insurance to pay, I've got water bill, gas bill, electric bill. Repairs on the house? I have to do a repair today on the house. I have to freaking shell out money. What kind of drugs are you smoking, Adams? I don't live in a mansion with the butlers and the maids and the servant tree taking my garbage out for me, doing my housework for me, okay? I mean, it's very easy for people that have money coming out of their Osteric to say, oh, yeah, spend, seriously? Not all of us, no, we don't have it. Some of us are not getting $2,000-$3,000 a month rents, okay? My tenants are paying rent that if I told you, you'd say, oh, sugar, can I move into your building? No, I don't have any. So, just a simple 4-family. But I don't, and they're like, sugar, are you crazy? That's what you're yes. Okay, I'm just living day to day. And now for the city to come out and say, you have to buy our garbage cans, otherwise, and you have to have this type for now, but by 2026, you have to have this, otherwise, we're coming after you. Like, really? Who does that remind me of? I'm not going to say. What are you, Putin? What is this, communist Russia? I mean, seriously? I mean, geez. And for those who don't think that Russia is communist, get over it, honey. It is. Okay? But this is ridiculous. I mean, all these rules he's coming up with. And who are you pandering to? You know, wait, seriously. You know, I remember when they had the street thing with the city came down. It was like a street fair rally thing. And I spoke to them and I told them, listen, I was born and raised there. I live here. They was like, oh, no, we don't want to talk to you. We only want to talk to people that are visiting and just moved here. Because that's what the mayor's concerned about. And I just looked at him and was like, I think I discussed this before in a video. And I was like, what? What? Why doesn't he just pack his stuff and go back to Jersey where he came from? Not that Jersey's bad. I'm not saying Jersey's bad. I would never say Jersey's bad. Trust me. You know, I have relatives that live in Jersey. So no. But I'm just saying, I mean, really? You know, you got to be kidding me. You know, I mean, seriously. So we don't count, us who are born and raised here, New Yorkers. Okay. And if I don't get this or something similar to this for now, you know, and then I have to get this by 2026 and pay over $200 for 4 cans, okay? It'll probably be like under $300 because you got to add tax and shipping, you know, because I guess cryptocurrency isn't paying him what he thought he was going to get. So he's like, oh man, I gotta get some cash in my pocket, you know? I mean, seriously? Okay. All right. This is ridiculous. This is totally ridiculous. And shame on Mayor Adams. Shame on him. Because it'll soon be your term is over. And I know a lot of people here in Brooklyn who are not going to vote for you again because they are tired of it. Tired of it. Okay? They are sorry they ever voted for you. Okay? It's just really, seriously. I mean, it's just unbelievable. It won't surprise me if he becomes mayor again, but it's a sad day. It's a sad day. And he's laughing all the way to the bank. He doesn't care. You know, he just laughs all the way to the bank. And I don't care. I would say this to his face. You're Dumas. You are a Dumas. I'd say it to his face and walk away. And I'm entitled to my opinion. Okay? And thank you for listening to my rants and my ravings. I appreciate it. Thank you.